my loves, and welcome to Jennifer's Open Book, where we don't believe in filters. I know I'm coming at you guys a little late tonight, but I have my first international interview, and I'm really excited about it. Before I introduce my guest, if you have not already subscribed to this channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, like this video, leave comments. Hopefully, I can read you guys' comments today. If not, make sure that you leave comments after you have watched the video and go check out some of my other videos and let me know what you think. I want to introduce you all to the creator of Louie, a voice control system called Louie. His name is Pramit B. And again, I hope I did not butcher that. How are you? It's morning where you are, right?
Correct. It's morning, and thank you for having me on the show.
Thank you for being here and good morning to you. Like I said, I'm really excited to be talking to you because I've actually never spoken to anyone out of the country. So, you created. So I actually watched your video on YouTube, and I'm gonna post the link in the comments once we're done. I watched your video, and you have a program called Louie that works with it's a it works with WhatsApp. I think I don't use WhatsApp. Everybody, I've heard about it, but I don't use it. But it works with Uber, which everybody loves Uber. Also, it works for calls. Is there anything that I'm missing?
It works with YouTube as well.
YouTube as well. So, is this a program first that we can download from the App Store?
It is right now available in Android. So we want to just stabilize Android, and then we'll be working on iOS as well. So right now it's available on Google Play Store for Android.
Okay, on Google Play. So, you Android users can go and check out this app. I always go back and forth with Android users about the best uh, programs to use because I'm an Apple user. I am team iPhone, and everybody that I know who has the Android, they are just like anti
Yeah, but
iPhone.
one day I'm very hopeful of having Louis for iPhones as well.
That would be awesome. I know iPhone has its own version of voice control. I had it on for 5 minutes and it drove me crazy. So my first question to you is, what is the difference between Louie and any other voice control?
Okay, so I'll specifically take the iPhone voice controls because you can identify with that. So there's a huge difference. See, first of all, Lou is specially made for visually impaired people. I'm myself visually impaired. Unlike that, the iPhone voice control is actually meant for people who are sighted, but people with motor disability. So what the
Hmm.
iPhone voice control expects is that you're able to see on the screen, and there are numbers appearing, and you're able to say, okay, which button to click. Now, the way Louis works is it is, like I said, especially designed for visually impaired. So it presumes the user that we have kept in mind is a blind user who cannot see the screen. So the whole idea is that can a blind person using just voice commands able to do each and everything within an app, just like any sighted person would. So if you take, for example,
Hmm.
Uber, Uber is something which everybody uses. Now, Louis, I can confidently say is right now the only app which you can do your end-to-end booking with just voice commands. So it will start with you can choose your destination, choose your ride. In fact, Louis will give you the ride in the order of increasing prices, so that and you can if you know the specific ride name, you can give that, and then Louis then confirms everything. So it will confirm because sometimes the pickup location it automatically picks up may not be correct. So it will confirm for the pickup location, destination, the ride name, the fare, and then once you confirm it, you can call the driver, you can message the driver, it will give you the status of the car, the number of the car, and even while you are in the car, let's say you're in the ride and you want to change your destination or you want to
Hmm.
share your trip with somebody because people at home may be wanting to just know where you are, everything you can do with just voice. So it's a dramatic difference from what an voice control in iPhone can do.
And again, there is a demonstration on YouTube, and I'm going to make sure that you guys get that link just so that you guys can see how this works. I think it's pretty cool. So, before we go any further with talking about Louis, what, if you don't mind me asking, is your visual impairment?
Okay. So, I used to be perfectly sighted. And about 20 years back, it was reaction of a drug which impacted my retina and it impacted macula in particular. So my vision at that time drastically dropped and then it kept dropping over the years. And about 8, 9 years back, I realized I cannot read anything at all. So today, where my status vision is that I have some kind of peripheral vision, so I can see a little bit, but I can't make out anything on the screen. So even as we are talking, I mean, I can't see a damn thing on the screen, right? And then nighttime, I have color blindness and so on, all kind of things. Nighttime, I think my vision is barely there. So that's the background of my
Mm.
where my vision is.
Oh, are you still there?
Yeah, yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I wanted to make sure I didn't lose you. Okay. I'm sorry. There was a pause. Okay. So, what do you? May I ask what you do for a living other than create awesome
Okay.
apps?
Okay. So again, I'll just give you a bit of my life story if that's okay.
That's fine.
Oh, great. So I'm actually, like I said, I used to be cited. So I'm actually a computer engineer, then an MBA, and I've worked with multinationals like Unilever, Motorola, Quest Diagnostics. And, this was a time when my vision was all right. And then as my vision dropped, suddenly, there was this phase in life when I was completely lost. So this was about 2.5, 3 years. I was sitting at home doing nothing. I think somewhere that confidence was just gone. So there were all these internal devils, sort of, can I do this? Can I not do this? So this went on for about 2.5 years or so. And then my friends got me back, and then I started doing some consulting work that gave me some confidence. And then about 3 years back, I met the managing director of a venture capital company. The name of the firm is Sequoia Capital here in India. I think it's a big global company, big American firm. And he was the one who motivated me to build something for visually impaired. So I started on this journey 3 years back. 2 years back, we started a company, and we are today a team of 13 people. We are a funded startup, but we call ourselves a social venture. And like I said, now I'm full time committed to making an app which will work for all of us. And when I say work for all of us, truly work, so not in a marketing sense, but it should be able to truly help us do things, help impact our lives in a positive way. So I'm now completely just working on Louis, nothing else.
Okay, and that was going to be my next question. Are you going to do anything else in the future? But you are focused on Lee. That was definitely, I would have had that question right at the tip of my tongue because I think it's amazing that you were able to do this and be able to overcome blindness like that. That is, you have a great story. Is there anything else you want to tell us about Louis?
Yeah, sure. So
And then
I
you
think
pretty
I
much
explained the
covered.
Louis
Okay.
concept. Yeah, so it's you just give voice commands, and Louis interacts with you, and it allows you to do each and everything within an app. So, like I already mentioned, we currently do support Uber, YouTube, WhatsApp. You can manage your contacts, phone calling. We are just putting in text messaging, and the next thing we are working on is Messenger and Facebook. And I mean, we want to bring in Gmail. So basically, the entire development of Louis now just happens based on the feedback that we receive from the users. So it's completely what are their pain points, what are their needs, which apps are the most difficult to for them to handle. So that's how now we are working in that completely iterative way. So if any of the list viewers can actually try out the app, give me feedback. I think that's the way. That's what really Louis needs right now for us to keep improving and keep making it better and better for all the visually impaired around the world.
So my Android users, you guys go to Google Store, download Louie, and let us know. Leave it in the comments, especially me because I want to know how it works out for you. So I might switch to Android. Nope,
Yes,
not really.
and please,
Nope.
please give your feedback.
But also when like I said, I'm gonna put his YouTube video up, and you guys gonna leave some comments there and let him know how it's working out for you, what you think. I have one more question for you about Louis. Has anyone had any problems with the program misunderstanding them? Like sometimes I can dictate, not sometimes, like 99% of the time, I'm dictating a text message into my phone or something and it does not get it right. So does Louis have any problems with misunderstanding?
So we have been, one of our, I would say we've been a bit smart in the sense that we haven't tried and built all the capabilities ourselves. So we have been, so we said, okay, if there is an existing capability, why not take it? So what we have managed to do is that our Louis works on the Google speech to text conversion. So this is a service that that Google provides, and it's a global service. So what happens is that Google has now done a lot of work, on essentially the accents across the world, right? Because the way I speak and the way you speak are different. So what happens
Mm-hmm.
in an Android, Google is automatically able to adjust to the local dialect and to the local, way of talking. So honestly,
Mm-hmm.
it's reasonably accurate, unless there is an internet connection issue when the internet is very slow. Otherwise, it works pretty fine actually, and I think it's all thanks to Google technology. Which so you speak something, the speech to text conversion is provided to us by Google through a server which is actually which is driven by artificial intelligence. So it's also able to make out what you really wanted to say.
Okay. I love Google because I cannot spell to save my life. And I can spell something really wrong and Google knows what I'm saying. So I do love Google. I am a big Google
I think
fan, so
Google
that's
on
awesome.
voice technology, I think, is a bit ahead, definitely.
hmm So that's actually all I have for you today. Why don't you let my guests know where they can find you on social media so that they can get in touch with you, or if you have emails that you want to give out or anything like that, let everybody know where they can find you.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so my email ID is it is Pramit, my name, so Pramit at louisvoice.com. I'll just spell it out, Pramit at LOUIEVOICE.com. And what I'll also do is on the YouTube page, I'll also leave my WhatsApp connect number also, right, as well as how I can be reached out on Facebook or Messenger.
Okay. Again, thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you taking the time out of your day. And I think that what you are doing is so amazing. Um, you guys know where you found me here on YouTube under Jennifer's Open Book, on Instagram under Jennifer's Open Book, and on Facebook under Jennifer Janelle, JINNERFER, JINNELLE. Inbox me and let me know if you want to come on and talk about anything you want to talk about positive, your organizations, any developments that you have. Let me know if there's something that you want me to talk about because I will. Leave some comments, you guys, and thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for joining me today and speaking with me, Pramit. I really appreciate it. And until next time, I love you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Okay, so I'm gonna send you a link to this. I'm gonna send you a link to get off to your messenger. Hello, you're gone. Okay, you're gone. Oh, I didn't hit